New York City attracted a record 66.6 million visitors in 2019, generating close to $72 billion in revenue. At the beginning of 2020, New York was on track to match or beat that record. Then the global pandemic hit. New York became the epicenter of the crisis. Its hospitals were overwhelmed, and the city that never sleeps came to a virtual standstill. Half a year later, Broadway theaters remain closed, as do many other cultural venues. Nevertheless, some tourists have returned, albeit in a trickle, not a flood.
I always wanted to see New York, but it was just a little pricey for me, so I checked online, checked for flight ticket and hotels. Everything seems like it was cheaper. That's why I was like, let's just take the risk. But it's not a risk anymore.
After feeling trapped in her home office for 8 months, Ravina Narketi flew from Texas to rendezvous with friends.
It's a wonderland for us, especially for tourists. We just see the city on TV screens, and now finally when we can visit it, it's just, like, we feel really good.
In 2020, the city expects to receive about a third of the visitors that came last year.
Under normal circumstances, New York City is one of the world's top tourist destinations, and its economy relies heavily on the revenue generated by visitors. Before the pandemic shutdowns this spring, the hospitality industry accounted for roughly 400,000 New York City jobs in industries ranging from Broadway productions to hotels, bars, restaurants, and retail.
Many hotels and restaurants catering primarily to tourists have closed. Countless workers have lost their jobs. It could be a while before they come back. The city's tourism promotion agency says once a vaccine is widely distributed, the number of visitors will pick up, but they won't likely return to pre-pandemic levels until 2025.
So domestic travel should recover around 2023, and the international piece should recover in 2024 or 2025. The business travel piece is going to take a little longer to recover. The leisure piece will come back much quicker in this particular case.
It's going to be a long time before New York City gets back on track, but the tourism industry has overcome previous setbacks like 9/11, the financial crisis of 2008, and Hurricane Sandy to re-emerge stronger than ever. The hope is that it will do that again this time.